I think also one thing that we're trying to do is, for those of you who don't know, we are based in the great city of Chicago, and we want to bring this great city more into our podcast by
Yeah.
thinking about people who are doing the work here. And I mean, I'm an ex and transplant to Chicago, and so I feel like everybody who is here has a different relationship to it depending on what happened or where, how you got here. But
Yeah.
I think for me, one of the things that I loved about being able to come to the city and that I love about living in the city and staying in the city is that I get plugged into this rich fabric of history and culture and like life that has been here and that has been growing for like centuries, right? And we have indigenous knowledge here to draw from. We have a whole history of like settler colonial nonsense to draw from. We have like resistance, like massive like people and movements of resistance and black resistance here and like gay resistance as well.
Yeah.
And so like I think this is going to be a really great chance to plug into what makes this place what it is,
Right.
and kind of bring it out.
Yeah. Yeah. When I think about, hubs across our country where, people are really on the ground and doing the work and organizing
Yeah.
and trying to make a change, like, I think, you know, what comes to mind first is California for me. I know Oakland has been a really important place in history.
Yeah.
I also think about like Baltimore, but I definitely think about Chicago. And so I think it's a great opportunity to like really highlight some of the things that are happening and to expose, some of the great work that individuals are leading in the city that we don't typically hear about. So we are really looking
Mhm.
forward to having conversations with people who are purposeful and meaningful about liberation work and social justice in general.
Yeah.
And we're going to be focusing more on liberation. So, like,
Hmm.
we want to be in conversation with um, movements, individuals, groups, initiatives in Chicago and beyond that are focused on the liberation of all of us, but particularly Black, Indigenous, LGBTQ plus, and marginalized voices in ways that really continue to shape our understanding of what liberation means and how we can continue to work towards liberation as a collective.